So you guys, I just started a whole plan with me and forgot to turn the camera on. So let me just give you a little run through. I decided to use this block of stickers, the Bold and Bright sticker pad by Happy Planner. I never buy this size. I think I bought one in my whole life, but Laura sent me some. And the other day I was cleaning for 7 hours and I found them. I cleaned out all my sticker stuff, all my planner stuff, all my business stuff. And the next day, yesterday, I had to take a break because my body hurt so bad. And today, I woke up and I had these dreams of some kind of an apocalyptic thing. And I can't remember them now, but they were horrifying. And I woke up and everything in my body hurt. And this does happen periodically. Got some inflammation issues, but I can't figure out what triggered it yesterday because I rested all day. But anyway, so I chose some of these. Here, this is what I chose. Chose not to use that one, but so frustrated with myself. But that's okay because I told you stories about my mom and now I'll just skip those. But so I decided on this. I used these and then I cut out the edges of the boxes that are left when you use a sticker because, and I trimmed them down off the sheets. Like this one I trimmed too far. There's not even enough edge there. But I decided to use a couple of them. And I mean, me forgetting to start it actually saved you guys because this part was a little monotonous and boring for you to watch. I did a couple of them. I'm not upset with them, but they're kind of time consuming. I don't feel like doing them right now. And what you also missed was I put down this washi, couldn't decide which washi I wanted, so I pulled it back up. We're going to do this first, and then we'll decide about the washi. And I'll just like put it on the very bottom. Wow. Have you ever done that? You start doing something and you forget to turn on the camera, and then you're like, well, I'm halfway done with my plan with me, but I guess I'll go on. And now my camera's going to start acting up again because I'm frustrated. Okay. In with the good air. Out with the stress. Okay. Okay. You've been good this whole time. And it's like, yeah, because you didn't turn me on. Okay. Sorry. So I'm going to try to do this plan with me. And hopefully the camera will be helpful. I'll try to move slowly for it. Okay, but come on. Seriously? All right. Can we just do this now, please? Alright, so I picked those, and then I decided we were only going to use colorful boxes. Wow, camera. Don't frustrate me because I really need this today. I need the therapy today. Hello? I need the therapy. Okay, and I picked all these random sheets. This one actually goes to that one. But I picked all these random sheets because I have a lot of Happy Planner things that the sheets fall out or whatever, and I just put them in a pile. So we're going to use the two of these, but we're going to look at these first because these are kind of pretty and they'll work. Those colors matches that one. I could put it there for the favorites. I'm not going to use that one. Let's see what else we got. We got some today's. I don't really use today's, but I can change those to something else. I do kind of like this. It's a circle. I mean, I know you all know that's a circle. That is not the way I meant that to come out, but it doesn't matter. Oh, by the way, this, while it was monotonous for you to watch me cutting this out and then trying to lay it down, because it's hard to lay it out when they're that skinny, it's hard to lay it out. You should try it sometime. I do it with other kits, not Happy Planner stickers, but other kits, and it works a lot better. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just the thickness of this paper or the thinness of this paper. Seriously, I need you to stop it, camera. I can't do this again. You are really frustrating me and I'm going to cry. You all remember that I plan for stress reduction? Yeah. I'm just going to pause this and we'll come back and do this later. Third time's a charm. I said third time's a charm. It's a charm. Third time's a charm. Okay, Yeah, I know, that sounded possessed, but one of us is possessed. I'd rather it was me than the camera. Why are you doing this to me? Why? Oh, that didn't help, did it? I just angered it some more. Alright, y'all. I don't even know what to say. I don't know why it's doing this. It's not a cheap camera. It should be behaving. Alright, let me just lay these down here, and maybe it will just let me pull them off as we look at them. Please stop it. Camera. Okay, thank you. Perhaps it's my mood that's affecting the camera. Okay, so anyway, I like this little circle, so we're going to use it. But I think, I'm afraid to move my hands now. Yep, that's why. The camera doesn't like me. It likes stuff, but it doesn't like me. Okay, so we're going to keep that little polka dot guy because he's really cute, and I'll use him for it. Alright, so the todays, we can make something else. Because I don't usually use a today on every day. These, I really like these. The green doesn't work, but the teal does. So does this one. So does this one. So we might use those. Come on. I know most people would turn this off and not do it, but this is how life works, right? We're all going to be honest and upfront about lives, which is what I did when I wasn't recording. I was telling you a story about my living with my mother at my advanced age. Or rather, her advanced age. I'm middle-aged. Plans, I don't know, because I don't know what I'm going to use this for. This one I'll probably use because it goes really well with that one. It's a nice thing about Happy Planner. They make their stuff match for you. I'll stick that one on there. Come on. I would like to tell you all about my camera. It's a beautiful camera. I'm patting it right now like it's a pet. It's a wonderful camera. My brother got it for me because the camera I got from work, well, he called it cheap-ass Chinese shit. He's a computer genius. He builds motherboards and does designing and writes programs. He does everything. So, and he was right. It was cheap. So he got me a new one for my birthday, which is in 2 weeks. But he gave it to me a month early because he's good that way. And it's a good camera. And I don't know why it's acting up today, but it's giving me stress. And I need to stop it because this is my stress-free time of day. This is when I plan, is to keep my... Follow your dreams. They know the way. I don't have a lot of yellow in there. Nah, I'm going to skip that one. Weekend adventure, not me. I love the weekend. Doesn't matter because life is life. You know what? Life is good. I might have to use that just because it's making me stressed. That one. We can use that one. Okay, we'll put that one over there. The todays, which won't say today because I'll have to cover them up. And PJs all day. I'm going to have at least one of those days. PJs all day. Okay, I'm moving slowly, camera. Well, the good news is this is only 9 minutes long, and it would have been like 25 by now. Alright, I really like those. Maybe I'll just use those and not the other ones. Give it kind of a cohesive, I don't know, we'll see. You've got this. I should probably use that one because I do not have it on this today, do I? Camera. Okay. I feel like I have to stop it. Camera, would you like to work now? I don't know, would you? It doesn't help that it is finally warm again in Iowa. It's 74 today already, and I went outside, but I am so incredibly pale that I can't stay out there very long. So I went out and I read for like 40 minutes, and then my skin was like, you need to go inside. And I came inside, but the neighbors are working on their house, so I have to close the window because you guys can hear them. I noticed I did a real quick haul video, and you can hear the neighbors working on their house. So I had to close the window, and now I'm sweaty because I had to turn off the fan because you can see the fan reflecting in the desk. Okay. Wouldn't it be a pain in the ass if my camera reacted to how I was feeling whenever I did one of these? Yeah, it would. It would. Wow, that would suck. I mean, when I'm depressed, I can't do these, and honestly, I've been depressed since I was 10, and I'm medicated, but it still happens. All right, so let's look at this last bunch. To-dos, todays. Those are good colors too. You know what? I'll just change the todays. So does that mean I like these better with these todays? There's not a lot of greens in this one though. Oh, well, I'll keep both of those because somehow I accidentally, they all fell out of the correct colors. All right. We'll cover them up with those. All right, so let's see if my camera will let me work a little. Can I work a little, camera? 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 Okay. It's AI, y'all. You have to ask permission from your camera now to see if you can work. It's awful. All right. Well, I was doing favorites this week, and I was going to put it here, so maybe I could just put these in there to use as favorites. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. I was going to leave all 3 boxes for favorites, so I can use these. I'll like start with a different color and end in the pink. Can I do that, camera? Thanks. All right, I'll try to keep talking, but you know, I keep looking at the camera and it frustrates me, so I don't know if I can have a through conversation. All right, let's do the favorites this week because I already know I want to do that. And these are the correct size, are they not? No, they're too big because they're obviously, oh no, they're fine. They're fine. Okay. So that seems to be this blue color, so we'll use this one first. And in that 15 minutes you didn't get to see, you will find that I am giving up with making things perfectly straight and perfectly in the box today because life happens. I'm just going to do my best, and I'm just going to let it go. And look, if I just sit here and talk to you and barely move, I'm allowed to lay things down. Oops, then I moved. Okay, buddy, come on. All right, I'm gonna go put these in. Y'all, I so want to give my finger to the camera right now. Just a big old middle finger. So what I'm going to do is put these down and come back. Okay, so you see I've done some more things while I was gone because every time I tried to restart this, it lost its mind. So I put in those 3 for my favorites this week. We're just going to call this the favorites spread. We're going to call this the camera hates me, and these are my favorite things spread. The nice thing about this is because I'm using extra pages, I can use this whenever I want or save it for whenever. So anyway, my goal is putting all the favorite things this week. And this, you will notice, doesn't look the same. I mean, you might not because the camera wasn't letting you look at it real clearly, but I had to like chop it down because it was far taller than this, and I decided I didn't like the look of it with the bottom pink through it, so I cut it down, and that was a hot mess because when I snipped it off, this is a really small corner, and it ended up getting stuck to my hand because it's hot in here, and I couldn't find it. So not only is the camera misbehaving, but I mean, I was having a hot mess meltdown for a minute there. Not really a meltdown, I've melted down before, that wasn't it. But anyway, so I put those in, and then took some of these and kind of dropped them in a couple places. And I thought I would come back and try to do some more stuff on camera. See if the camera will let me. And these, there was like no deep thinking to these. As I said, this is seat of your pants planning day. So I just put those in there near color, away from colors that they already had near them, if you know what I mean. Like this pink one didn't go up here because it already has pink there. I mean, you guys, I know this is a hot mess. I know the camera work is a hot mess. I know that the fact that I'm just kind of throwing things down is a hot mess, but I try to live an honest life. This is how life is sometimes, right? And you just got to deal with it. Okay, let's just go on. Because now my attitude's starting to get really bad, and I don't want to be like that for you guys. But I'm starting to get really angry. So let's put some more things in. Let's put this hot pink today, which we're going to turn into something else. You remember I said that, right? We're just going to put it in the center here, and we'll decorate around it. Why? Because seat of your pants. All right, I already have one that color. That blue isn't really matchable. This green, not really. Okay, got a couple more of these. What else we got? We got that green that doesn't really match anything. We got the hot pink again, but I've already got a hot pink in there. All right, I'm running out of steam, y'all. But that's okay, because I'm living an honest life, and I mean, I'm gonna be honest, my favorite parts of other people's videos are when, you know, it's just true to life. We all know nothing goes perfectly every time. I don't want y'all to think I'm perfect. I don't want you to make that mistake, because I'm definitely not perfect. I'm not sure I really want this anywhere, but I guess just to balance it out the same, I could put it up here since that one's there. See if I can eyeball my spaces across the way. Yeah, not bad. That actually might be spaced really well, except that one's not straight. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We don't care about that right now. We just care about the process. I feel like such a fraud saying that. It's all in the process. No, you're going to have, thoughts about what's wrong with this, but we're just going to keep going. The only green is in that little thing, and I kind of don't feel right about that. Maybe we won't do that. Maybe when I have to stop again, which looks like it'll be soon, I will find another quote to go in there. I am pretty fond of quotes. All right. Oh, so frustrating. I mean, I know you've all had days like that too, when everything is frustrating and you're like, nothing is going the way I want. Come on, baby. It's extra frustrating because this camera is relatively new and I haven't had this problem with it before. So I'm really frustrated that it's not working right. It took a long time for me to get one that worked, and now it's, misbehaving, making me crazy. Okay. Just gonna take my hands away, see if it'll let. No, it doesn't even care. There you go. All right. This could be a hot mess, guys, but remember, I'm honest. And that way you can all be honest with me too. Although, please don't tell me, God, that's a hot mess. You should never have posted that because of the camera work, because I'm doing it anyway. All right. So if my mood wasn't so crappy, this would probably be easier to do. But it is progressively getting crappier. So this is the newer one of these that I got, and my friend Laura, when I opened it on camera, and was like, oh, it's put together backwards. She's like, that's a collector's item. You've got a backwards one. I'm like, yeah, let's not do that. So I've got those little ones. I'm not a big fan of quarter boxes, honestly. I try not to use them unless I'm gonna like put a bill on them or something like that. And since we're seat of the pantsing right now, I'm not sure what's gonna go on here afterwards. But we'll see. Ooh, you know what I'm thinking? No, you don't, because I haven't told you. Okay, I'm thinking that in these boxes that I left kind of big, I could put one of these in. No, because you trimmed them. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind that. It was a good idea till I trimmed them, but I'm coming that late. Too late in the great day. Too late in the day for that. Do you guys find that your talk to text never says what you want it to say? This is why I ask. My talk to text never makes any sense or says what I say unless I talk to it in an Alexa or fake phone voice. Like, I can say into it, I could be talk to texting my friend Laura, and I can be like, so I went to the grocery store and I got some ice cream, but they didn't have the ice cream that I wanted. So I got something else and I kind of feel let down about it. Period. That's just, you know, for an example. But it will not do it correctly unless I talk to it like this. I went to the grocery store to get ice cream, but they did not have the kind I wanted. Period. Blah, blah, blah. I have to talk to it like that. Like I'm the fake phone voice. And then it gets every single one right. I'm just like, I don't like that. Okay. I don't know, you guys. So anyway, talk to text, not my friend. Just gonna put it out there. Not my friend. And it never used to do that on my old phone, but a couple of years ago I got a new phone. And since then, it's like my phone doesn't know English. And Laura and I call it Hal. Where it's like, Hal, why would you pick that name, that word? That has nothing to do with anything. I guess you have to be there unless it gets like from 2001 and 2010, you know, those movies where the computer Hal like is in charge. And sorry if this is a spoiler for this decades old movie, but Hal, like, you know, starts turning off everything and running the ship and basically killing the human. And if you haven't seen it, you should. It's very interesting. But so we call our phones Hal because no matter what we type or what we say, Hal will always screw it up somehow. And I'm so glad I have her because most people have not even seen those movies and would think I'm nuts. But with her, I was just like, okay, Hal, and she totally jumped on it. That is why she's my Wonder Twin. Because she gets me. She really gets me. This one down here. I'm going to go ahead and let it cover up a little because it's not as bad. Wow, that's really crooked. I don't care. We don't care if it's crooked, do we? No. We do not. I know I started sounding mean. I'm not being mean to you guys, I swear. This is my frustrated with situations voice. It ain't pretty, but it's who I am. And yes, I talk in a lot of different accents if you didn't figure that out from the last time we were together. I don't like that. I don't like that. This one, this one's okay. I'll use this one. I'll just put this in the middle here. Camera, I really need you to get through this now, please. Please. I really need you to get through this. You know, this whole planning is therapy thing is not working out today. I'm really stressed out. Alright, y'all. I'm going to figure out what to do with the rest of this and come back. Alright, because this is a hot mess. You can't even look at this. Alright, sorry. Be right back. Hey, you'll notice a lot of things happened while you were gone. Hey, girl, hey! There was some rippage of stickers and pieces of paper and me. Okay, I almost brought it back a couple times, y'all, but I was just like, no, it's not the time for that. I'm not going to use this one because there's not really a lot of yellow in here, and I like it that way. I just brought you back for the end parts because the camera is still pain in my assing. But I didn't want y'all to think I was a quitter. Not a quitter. Do I like that? Nope. So we're not going to use any washi today because I'm at that point where it's all been too much, right? We all get that way. I did try to bring it back a couple times, but honestly, there was too much hot mess going on, as is still going on. I wish it was over. So I did stick to my whole plan, which was to just use loose happy planner things, which is what I did. Let me just fix this because I hate it. And it was very frustrating. And have you ever had that, like, it's like too many glitches in a row and your brain just goes whoop, and you can't really think anymore? That's pretty much what happened, and I didn't have it happen on camera because there was it was just a mess. It was just a mess. And I was almost to that point where you just babble, and I just started slapping shit down. I was like, no, I don't like any of this. You will notice a couple things moved, but not much. I generally left everything where it was. We're gonna skip washi today. I don't really think we need it. I left these blank because I don't know, what I'm gonna need at the time that I need it. Oh, you guys. Please, just be proud of me that I'm putting this up at all, because this is like the hottest mess planning session I've ever had. Well, you know what we deserve? We deserve this, because I think we just need to remember this. Not sure where I'm going to put it. Where am I going to put it? Right here? Maybe. Right there? Right there? It's just a reminder that sometimes shit didn't go right. And you'll notice, yes, when I get frustrated, I'm much cussier. Where am I going to put it? Important. C'est la vie. I almost want to put it right there. So anyway, task for myself, use leftover happy planner stuff and seat of my pants. And this was definitely a seat of my pants day, believe you me. I think C'est la vie is just going to go right here, because that's the way I feel about this planner. Such is life. If I had one that just said shit happens, I probably would put that there instead. But anyway, I'm not, despite all that, despite the fact that the camera doesn't want to show you this in all its glory, there you go. Despite all that, I'm not, horribly disappointed in this. It's not something I won't use. I'll definitely use it. I was going to go and get some little cute things, just put some little cute, characters on it. But I'll save that, for when I finally use it. Maybe I'll like it the way it is. Maybe I won't need characters. Oh, excuse me. Life is exhausting, isn't it, guys? You'll notice I didn't use my pretty flag I wanted, and I didn't use this. I actually had this down here, but it looked kind of weird. Too weird even for me, and I'm pretty much the queen of weird. So I put other stuff down there. It just got to the point where I was just looking at stuff and going, I can put that right there. And, the only thing I really kept was not putting the same colors on things. Like, I first had this one down here, and I was like, no, I don't want those same colors there. So I changed it. But here's what I want you to take away from this. Sometimes things feel like they're going to shit. Just power through them. That's all I got for you. Power through. Power through, baby. Because that's what I did, and it's not horrible. It's just the process that I didn't enjoy so much. But remember, life is good. To treat yourself. And for me, this is why I did this, because I'll put treat myself down there, and I'll go, why? And I'll go, why not? Or vice versa, I'll go, why not treat yourself? But anyway, yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this anymore. Hydrate, work hard and be nice. C'est la vie, why not? Make it happen. Life is good. Woohoo! Remember, treat yourself, Smile, smile, smile. Note to self to buy. Favorites this week, all the way across. Keep dreaming. Keep getting really, really mad at your camera. So anyway, to buy, keep dreaming, to do, focus on, good vibes only, important, and hello. I don't know why. I don't know why. Just 'cause. So, you know, this is significantly shorter than the rest because I didn't let you watch it all. Sorry, but this happens in our lives, right? Sometimes we just get so frustrated. We just go into ourselves. So, I apologize. This isn't a really good plan with me if I didn't really let you plan with me. But you got to watch a minor, you know, plan with me breakdown, right? I'm afraid to move now because the camera will be angry. But let's just keep this in mind. Sometimes things don't go the way you want, but they're still okay. Because this is still okay. I'm not disliking this a lot. Alright, this is not how I wanted it to turn out to be, but, you know, life's like that, right? I'll see you guys next time with a fixed camera. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.